Hey, it's Dominic D'Angelo. It's Rumor and Innuendo. It's a Thursday. And my, oh my, I'm with Mr. Robert Karplos, WE Creative _ Sean X. Robert, good to be here with you on a Thursday.
It is definitely a Thursday. I think I've gotten it wrong twice so far today. So here we are. It feels like a Thursday.
You
Very
nailed
excited to
it.
be here. Very excited to be here, joined by the David Foster Wallace of pro wrestling, Dominic D'Angelo, as we talk. The hell are we talking about today? Dynamite.
Dynamite, maybe some Cody Rhodes stuff too. He did an interview with Ariel Helwani. So
Honestly, all I want to talk about. Have you seen the video of Tiffany Stratton opening a pack of WWE cards?
And she revealed to be SGT Slaughter.
SGT Slaughter.
SD Jones, I think, too.
Just
well.
absolutely remarkable. Her not knowing who Viscera is or Sergeant Slaughter. I don't expect everyone in wrestling to know everything about professional wrestling. That's insane. That's wild. Don't let that footage get out.
Yeah.
It's not a great look. It makes you look really foolish. Like, all right, maybe you're not going to know Viscera per se, because to be fair, he's had a number of personas. So maybe she would have been like, oh, King Mabel. But like Sergeant Slaughter, not only is a WWE Hall of Famer and former world champion, is a dude who was worked backstage. He's a guy who's probably been around while she's been there. I don't know. That to me is one where, as Paul Heyman so eloquently pointed out, Paul Levesque is the chief content officer. You got to monitor the content. But what we're monitoring, not the content, but the comments. Cammy Star says, after morning. Caspian says, hello. Dreo and says, hello, R&I. Did anyone else notice all of these 619s that were done on Dynamite last night? Also, NWA on Tubi? Wait.
Oh.
What now?
Yes, NWA's got announced to be on Tubi.
Wow. I got to be honest, 80 to 90% of my knowledge of Tubi comes from Bill Simmons referencing bad movies that exist on Tubi. I don't think I've ever watched Tubi.
I have watched it.
That doesn't surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of those. They're like Pluto TV or whatever that is. Like that whole platform seems to exist somewhere in the ecosystem of my television, but I don't quite understand it.
Yeah, it's like I always mix it up with Roku and all that stuff. I was like, so do you need a box to watch that free stuff or what's going on?
I genuinely have gotten to a point in my life where I can't watch something with ads.
Oh, I can do that. I'm all right.
If I'm watching a movie and it's like the only way to watch it is like, I'll pull it up on Xfinity and be like, oh, you have to watch it on like, whatever, Freevee or something. It's like, yeah, but I don't want to watch a movie that's going to take 2.5 hours with all these commercials unnecessarily.
Oh, you mean like we used to do?
Like what?
Like we used to do back in the day?
Yeah. We've evolved as a society. I'm not still riding around in a horse and buggy. Like we've gotten better as a people, where if I'm gonna invest that limited amount of time, free time that I have to watch something, I'm going to try to watch it without commercials. It's why watching Raw on Netflix is infuriating.
Oh, man, yeah.
Like, I went back to go watch the Raw from London because I didn't catch it live. And you keep getting hit with the ad breaks.
Yeah.
And they're impossible to fast forward through on television. And I'm stuck having to watch the Minute Maid drop the leg oos commercial 6-7 times an episode. It's infuriating. Do better as a society. Wrestling Old Head says, good after morning all. Dynamite felt like a 2-hour gauntlet match.
That's a great way to put it, actually.
I keep hearkening back to that Paul Heyman interview with Chris Van Vliet. Mm-hmm. And when Paul was talking about whether it was like post hoc ergo proctor hoc, like afterwards, therefore, because when he was talking about the difference between a global sports entertainment company versus a company that just wants to put on some great wrestling matches and no story behind it. And then I watched Dynamite last night, and it's all I kept thinking. Like, did Tony just watch this and like, I'll show you all matches all the time? It's the oops, all marshmallows Lucky
Yeah.
Charms box. And there are some people who are gonna love that, Scott Chaplin. And then there's others who are like, you know what? I need a little bit of oats and fiber to really like make this worthwhile. Wrestling Old Head. I'm sorry, Wanna Breeze says, hello, R&I. Enjoying lunch with a little rumor and innuendo with the lesser known 2 M's for rumor.
Rumor.
Thigh Slaps says, I can't believe fans use their hardworking money so they can ruin AEW Dynamite.
I don't know. I don't understand that.
Did the fine people of Rio Rancho not behave themselves?
The luminaries, famous luminaries ringside from Rio Rancho. The senators and librarians all at ringside. Wrestling Old Head also adds, do you have to know Sergeant Slaughter? And that's an order. I don't fault Tiff that much, to be honest, Robert. Like, she's an athlete. She wasn't a wrestling fan growing up.
That was not my point. Was less. I don't expect her to necessarily know all of it. It's more, don't let that content get out.
Sure. Yeah. No, I'm with you on that too. But I don't fault her for it necessarily. You know.
At least fake it.
Right. Yeah. That's
like don't say the quiet part loud and the loud part quiet.
Mm-hmm. Well, Devin Dowling has to say, hey, yo, Paul Turner had a rough night. Twice he had to hold up the count for Takeshita to kick out at 2. Ricochet should cut a promo on him for costing him the title. What do you think, Robert?
So I've heard it from a number of folks backstage over the years. The most recent speech that I had heard given was by MVP. Mm-hmm. When talking to the wrestlers and the officials all at the same time, the referee treats it like a shoot. It is up to the wrestler to kick out. It is up to the wrestler to convey to the referee what the plans are. So even when I've done my own shows as recently as within this last year, I've had that conversation with the referees. You treat it like a shoot. You may think that the finish is this guy's going to, if the guy doesn't kick out, guy doesn't kick out. He's a professional. She's a professional. It's on them. AEW, they do it a lot. And it's rough. Thigh Slaps clarifies, Meltzer claims that Dynamite was ruined by the fans. Well, I will not stand for the besmirchment of the good people of Rio Rancho, New Mexico, home of Wyoming Senator or Wyoming Supreme Court guy whose name I've already forgotten when we looked this up yesterday, or they had a Canadian Football League player who was from there. As a matter of fact, it sounds like where you are was haunted. What's going on over there?
There's just chairs moving by themselves, as a matter of fact. So it is
haunted. I'm now, you know what? I'm going to Zillow. Let's see what we can get in beautiful Rio Rancho for sale.
Maybe I'll move.
Yes, let's get Don Price. There's a property. Wow, what is the most expensive property you can get? Let's go to the $1 to $10 million range in beautiful Rio Rancho. Sort by price high. The most expensive. Oh, you can buy a parcel of land that is 17 acres. Some of these pictures look like Area 51.
Oh man!
Here we go. A 4-bedroom, 4-bath for $1.5 million. That looks like a hotel. This is gorgeous, guys. Richard Gonzalez is the realtor. Custom mansion over 5,000 square feet. The crown jewel of the Montebello Estates. Oh man. 4 generous-sized bedrooms, 4 spa-like bathrooms. Why do you need 4 bathrooms in a 4-bedroom house?
That doesn't make any sense.
It has a sports bar and a theater room.
All right.
Guys, we may be relocating this show to beautiful Rio. Actually, now that I'm looking at the kitchen, this is no.
The kitchen's
sorry.
Not good.
It's fine. It's a very movie room. What a disappointment for movie room. Movie room is just a corner of this room. I know you guys didn't know, and you're in like the middle of nowhere. Like this looks legitimately like on Arrested Development, the Bluth model home, just the middle of nowhere is what this house is, and they want $1.5 million.
Maybe we can get the R&I community here to get together some money, and we can all get.
Was this just your money?
Yes, I had.
Sometimes it's like, I swear, I made the joke the other day. It's like Coco the monkey, and it really continues to be that way.
I'm trying, everybody. Robert's helping me out. I'm learning the ways of hand motions.
Anyway, so Dynamite from beautiful Rio Rancho.
Beautiful.
Was a unique program, Dom.
Did it sell you on Forbidden Door?
It reminded me that Forbidden Door was this weekend because I thought for sure it's just Night of Champions.
No, and it's TNA Slammiversary.
Obviously, it's TNA Slammiversary, which may also be on Tubi.
That could be on Tubi as well.
My go-to is everything that I don't know about exists on Tubi, except for. Have you ever seen the movie Domestic Disturbance?
No, I have not.
So because of stupid Bill Simmons and their Rewatchables podcast, they're like, we're covering Domestic Disturbance. I watched this movie. I've never seen this movie before.
Uh-huh.
Big Vince Vaughn guy. Love Vince Vaughn. But it's Vince Vaughn, it's John Travolta, Terry Polo, Steve Buscemi, and then a bunch of random character actors from That Thing You Do. It is so laughably terrible.
It's bad?
Oh my God, is it bad? It is just wonderfly bad.
Wow. Is it like a horror thriller movie kind of thing? It's a thriller.
It's a thriller. It's a thriller. It's not as thrilling as the opening of Dynamite, which was Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, and John Marie Moxley versus Brodito and Mystico.
Ooh, yes. Fun.
Belt shot for the finish. It was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, this was totally fine entertainment for a 6-man to further the idea that it's going to be Moxley versus Bandito at the pay-per-view on Saturday or Sunday. Sunday. Live at the Tacoma Dome.
Yeah, that's right. Sunday. It is Sunday.
And Wrestling Ohio has Ospreay going for a blooper of the year award before the match. I honestly did not know if that was a planned bit or not, where he just fell and just bit it.
I've done that plenty of times.
It doesn't surprise anybody watching this program that you have just fallen repeatedly. But you know what? He fell and he got back up, and it's all about rising back up. And guys, there's a reason Blue Chew is the #1 brand for better sex. It is better sex in a tablet. They have combined 4 ingredients: Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard. Who's your fourth? We going with Wyndham?
Oh, you got to give me Oli, baby.
Oli? No, we're not going with Oli. You don't want Oli anywhere near that. But let's go.
Oli and the Holy.
They combine 4 ingredients into one powerful solution. 2 ingredients to get you hard physically and 2 to support arousal and desire in the brain. It works fast and it lasts. Guys, have a complete experience in the bedroom with Blue Chew Gold. We've got a special deal for our listeners right now. When you buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, you get the 3rd for free with promo code RUMOR. That's promo code RUMOR. You'll receive an additional 10% off plus free overnight shipping on your first order. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this episode of Rumor and Innuendo. There was conglomeration promo, and thanks to not watching this live, I was able to quickly fast forward through it.
Oh, you missed a heck of a promo.
I saw enough of it. Harley Cameron versus Marina Shafir for the Survival of the Fittest qualifying match.
So this is like a mini tournament. Is that what's going on?
There's a tournament while there's an Owen Hart tournament going on.
Yeah, there's a tournament on top of a tournament.
It's Inception. Hey, it's a tournament within a tournament.
Robert, you can't have Harley Cameron lose when she's dressed up like Supergirl, which is the movie you're promoting throughout the show, right?
I'm not promoting it. Have you seen the tracking numbers for that film? Jeez. No. Which is a shame because I liked the Superman movie.
Mm-hmm.
I want James Gunn to succeed. James Gunn seems like a good dude. It seems like they're trying to make this work. People like Lobo. And it's in it, but DC continues to just be like the TNA of films. Peaked in like 2008, similar to TNA, and here we are now.
Wow.
Wrestling Ohio has perfect casting for Lobo. That's a plus. Definitely the right casting.
You could have put Paul Romo though in for Lobo.
Paul Roma.
Paul Roma, maybe.
Yes, that would have been tremendous. Harley Cameron beats Marina Shafir, so we're really putting some steam behind the Death Riders.
They're just there. I don't think it's that big of a deal if Marina loses. I think I'm more happy Harley Cameron won because they haven't done anything with her. So I'm just for that. So
we got your boy ELP versus Will Ospreay.
Fun match, really fun.
That's why I love Excalibur. He immediately makes this match feel unimportant and not that special by pointing out these guys wrestled 7 years ago and ELP beat Ospreay, and I'm like, that's great. In a high school gym somewhere, these guys wrestled and had just like let us enjoy the match here. I don't need all that backstory for this. You're telling me this guy's entertaining. He's going to go in there with Ospreay. You've set the table. Boy, it's Forbidden Door. There's outside entities that want to score big wins here, make a name for themselves on an international stage. You're putting him in there with one of the best in the world, Will Ospreay. This guy's got everything to gain, nothing to lose. That's all I need.
Yeah. No, you lie to me. Tell me that they never wrestled before. I'm totally fine with that.
It's a lie by omission. You don't need to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Match was fine.
Yeah.
Very Bret Hart vibes with the coming out with the sunglasses and the pink and black. And wonder how Goldberg feels about ELP.
You might be a fan.
Then Swerve took on Danny Garcia.
Were you a fan of that?
I love Swerve.
Me too.
Danny Garcia was also out there.
He was.
Swerve gets the win. I think the challenge that I'm having with the Death Riders is if the narrative is Ospreay is working with these guys because iron sharpens iron, and then in the 3 matches that they're in, they have to cheat to win one, and they lose outright in the other 2, it's iron going through butter.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a head scratcher, isn't it? It's like
MJF and the Don Callis family getting along about as well as you and I.
Mm-hmm.
We're really.
Why did they excommunicate Roppongi Vice? Like, what was going on with that? I didn't get that bit.
Because Max and I are the same person, and we're both like, these guys do not need to be here. They suck.
Okay.
I love Trent. Trent seems like a nice enough guy, but like, they can go.
I like the Miami Vice look. I like the Crockett Tubbs.
The Roppongi Vice thing works. It's a great gimmick for them to do on Rampage.
Turn them babyface. Let's see how they do there.
Put them on Dark Elevation.
I like
Zack Sabre Jr. versus Jungle Jack Perry. Are they just cutting Perry? Are they not re-signing him?
That's kind of the vibe I got after so I didn't know the Matt, like after I saw him lose, I saw it later on that he still hasn't re-signed. Maybe Robert. Like, I wouldn't be shocked, I guess.
I don't think you need him. There was a lot of upside in this guy 6 years ago, 7 years ago. In ring, talented, couldn't make that next step up. Behaviorally, seemed to have been a problem a couple different times. I wanted to see Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus together, put them on lunchboxes, sell action figures, make some money off this. It doesn't seem like that's the thing.
Think about it, Robert. Who were the 4 pillars? It was MJF, it was Britt Baker, it was Sammy Guevara, and Jungle Boy, right? Were those the 4 pillars?
Jungle Boy was a pillar.
Yeah, and like 3 or 4 of them seem to be non-existent almost.
and if they were suddenly to push Jack Perry, it's like, are we excited for that? Is that a guy that you want to see move into that spot? I feel like other people have kind of eclipsed him and eaten his lunch. I want to see
kind of there.
I want to see Swerve up at the top. I want to see Ospreay up at the top. When Hangman comes back, Hangman is a top act for that company. Kevin Knight seems to be putting those pieces together. Andrade seems to be putting those pieces together. You still have Okada, who you have not seen Okada as the face of AEW yet. You have Takeshita, you have Kyle Fletcher. Even that Jake Doyle guy has a great look to him. I just feel like there are so many people. And as far as a plucky underdog babyface, Mark Briscoe's getting that job done right now.
Absolutely, yeah.
And an undersized guy who's got kind of problematic behavioral issues in the past. I'd rather see Hook. I thought Hook was putting it all together, and then Hook, they just kind of cut his water off.
He's like wrestling GCW or something recently. I saw.
He's wrestling GCW. Hurt Syndicate again, vanished again.
What
They
the
were
heck?
back, now they're gone.
What the heck?
What do we think of Big Tito?
I like Bad Dude Tito, baby.
That is Bad Dude Tito. I thought his name was. I keep wanting to call him Big Tito.
I like him a lot. Yes, he's another guy I think you can get in the mix there a little bit if you scoop him up from New Japan, which they've had the trend of doing. So,
Young Bucks get the win. Zack Sabre Jr. comes out after to attack. Kenny Omega makes the save. Fine.
what's the deal with the no mic time for Zack Sabre Jr. barely?
Have you heard Zack Sabre Jr. cut a promo?
He's a pretty good promo.
He's fine. He's totally adequate.
He looks like if the Offspring made like their version of the Kiss Demon, that's what it feels like.
Queen Aminata took on Red Velvet, and we have nothing but love and respect for Jim Ross. But there is a world where if Jim Ross had to call this match, he would not know who was who.
Oh,
Fair to say? Fair to say, Dom? He would have no idea. Zero. Not only would he not, he wouldn't know who either of them are. Wouldn't be able to tell which one is which. What their story is, who the babyface is, who the heel is, why this match is happening.
Do they play football?
Yeah, exactly. And maybe if one of them did track at Oklahoma, we got a shot at this. But like, yeah. It's strange because both Queen Aminata and Red Velvet are two women who are in that world of Tony Khan women's division where they just sort of vanish for months at a time. And then they come back and we're supposed to be like, guys, great news. Serena Deeb is here. Yeah. Hey, Thunder Rosa's on. Like, either you matter or you don't. You have a story or you don't. Harley Cameron getting thrown out there earlier randomly for a match when it felt like they were building some momentum with her for a while. And then that was just gone.
So the ongoing problem with AEW in so many ways.
The Bucks were in the back. This gets interrupted by Edge and Christian fighting the Dogs. This was cute. This was silly. I liked that. It felt like when you used to watch those Sports Center commercials, and the idea that every athlete on the planet just lives at ESPN.
Yeah,
that's what this felt like. This just felt like in any corner, people are just brawling and fighting. That was enough.
Are you okay with the Dogs potentially MDKing Christian and Edge with the cords? They seem to be dead. I don't know if they're going to make the Forbidden Door.
Who's dead?
Cope and Christian. They seemed that they were lifeless. They choked him out.
Well, in that case. By the way, Devin Dowling pointing out that Red Velvet is the Ring of Honor Pure Champion.
Oh, my God. Did she come out with the title?
Someone who came out with this title was Takeshita, and he took on Ricochet.
Yes.
There were some gifts of this match that got sent to me before I got a chance to watch it that this looked remarkable. Yes, there were the not doing great at the kickouts, but this felt like it could have been a Forbidden Door match.
That's what I kept thinking. And I'm like, why is Ricochet just using this banner? He like cuts no promo, doesn't do anything. Boom, he's there.
Another dude who should be, I mean, I liked his presentation with the Demand. I think that works as a good, strong upper mid card heel situation.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would gain some traction in WWE. Imagine Ricochet still in WWE going up against Trick.
Oh my God.
In that mix with Carmelo Hayes, put him in the Ricky Saints position.
Or like even if you're keeping it AEW, like put him in the mix with the MJF storyline. As his teammates and stuff.
I assumed he was going to be part of that team, but I thought wrong, dude.
Yeah, we all did.
Main event, Mark Briscoe came out, cut an impassioned promo.
Mm-hmm. He did.
I thought it was effective. MJF runs out. We then got the go home for Survivor Series. Everyone attacks ninja style, one at a time. Here comes MJF. Here comes Fletcher. Oh no, here comes Takeshita. Here comes Okada. There's Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong and Kevin Knight and Darby and Doyle and Orange Cassidy and Andrade. And That's fine.
Imagine them all being in a steel cage on Sunday.
We're out of time. We'll see you Sunday. That's what that felt like, and it worked. But before we run out of time, you wanted to talk a little bit about Cody?
Yeah, just basically, Cody happened to say in his interview with Ariel Helwani, I think Ariel gave him a time frame of maybe how much longer he has, said maybe 10 years, and Cody's like, I don't think I'm going to be around in 10 years. Do you think that's a good thought process for Cody to have? I think it's always good to kind of say that because you want to keep people on their toes, even if that is not true. But I mean, a 51-year-old Cody still going, I could imagine that, but I could also not imagine that too. What do you think, Robert?
I think 10 years for him, if he's 41, by 51, yeah, his point was, and I listened to what he said. He basically said, it's not like we're breaking news here. It's by 51, I'm not going to be physically able to go 52 weeks a year.
Right.
Very few wrestlers are able to really go at that age, at that capacity. An Undertaker can go a little bit because of the move sets that he's generally doing. But Cody wrestles a very athletic, quick pace. It's not Sting who's going to do, I'm going to do a Scorpion Death Drop. I'm going to do 3 or 4 moves. We're going to be able to kind of use some kabuki-ish smoke and mirrors. Even Dusty, who was wrestling well into his later years.
Yeah, that was another one too. I mean, I could see him still doing it, but if Hollywood plays out for him or whatever, I could see him just making the appearances like Cena at the end, and that's totally fine.
I like the part that Cody was basically saying, oh, it'd be great to be able to run creative someday.
Yeah.
The degree to which AEW dropped the ball with Cody. He is not an executive in the sense of how AEW was using him, the talent relations kind of guy. He is definitely a creative mind type of guy.
For sure.
And I think if it's not WWE, he may want to start something on his own.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, you think about who he sat under his dad as somebody like a DDP too, who came up with creative ideas, came up with the Scott Hall look and all that stuff. There's a lot of people he picks and chooses from, and it paid off for him and for himself too. So, Robert,
I think there is a world where the Nightmare Factory, QT's world, I know QT has a little promotion down there, that Cody builds it into a feeder for NXT and just has his own little kind of cottage, like a Deep South wrestling thing, a step below the NXT, but it's a way to kind of get guys out and train them.
Yeah, I like that.
Wrestling Office is the 2035 booking team: Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Randy Orton. I think it's adorable that you think Randy Orton is going to do that. Randy Orton is going to sit on a beach somewhere, most likely with a vape pen nearby. He is going to take breaks from that to go play some video games, and then he is going to go back out and tan. And that is going to be the rest of his existence, and he is going to be the happiest man in the world. Yes. I think, yes, Punk and Cody working together to build the next generation of talent, 100%, 1,000%, yes. Randy couldn't be bothered.
We still
Dom,
here? I guess we're still here.
We're still here. You're frozen, Dom.
I'll close everything out. We're on a plethora of channels every Monday through Friday here at W_Creative_X account, the at Dominic D'Angelo account, and at the SE Scoops X account too. So, Robert, it's been a fun one. We'll cover this. We'll catch up tomorrow, okay? And get some SmackDown going on. Hey, guess what, Robert? Best of luck in your future endeavors. Why don't you close out this time?
No.
Shh.